To say that I haven't been homesick would in fact be lying. To say that I haven't been ear infection and cold sick would also be lying. I've been in Sweden for about 3 weeks now, and I would blame the end of kickoff for my illness. I was touched with a bit of homesickness shortly after kickoff week ended, and that was because there was quite a drop in activity and I wasn't busy all the time. However, I wasn't the traditional homesick, where all I wanted to do was go home. No, instead I missed the people back home. I was homesick for all the people that I miss. My family, my friends, even people I haven't seen or talked to in a long time. I wish I could say that feeling passed quickly, but it actually intensified when I caught a cold and then an ear infection. Now, I know that dealing with being sick when your mom isn't around is part of growing up, and believe me, when you're in a foreign country, it's not quite as easy to deal with. The cold I could have dealt with. I just would have complained for the first couple of days that I felt miserable, and then the last couple of days when it wasn't completely gone, but pretty close because, well, it wasn't all the way gone. I have a flair for the dramatic and adventurous, though, and chose to get an ear infection, too. I'll be honest, this was a little scarier to deal with, being in a foreign country. My reasoning? The last time I had an ear infection, I was about 6 or 7, and all I remember was waking up crying because my ear hurt so bad, and having to take disgusting pink medicine to make it better. This time around, it started at night, so I had to attempt to sleep before being able to go to the health center in the morning. Did I mention I'm in a foreign country dealing with this? Well, I looked up where to go, got on the bus, and got extremely confused when I got off because I was extremely unsure of which direction I should be going. But I found a couple of people standing and talking, and I asked them if they could point me in the right direction. They were more than willing to help, and when one of the ladies saw that I was walking, she offered to drive me over. So I made it to the health center, and after having to wait a little bit since everyone was at lunch, I saw a nurse, then a doctor, whose name was also Morgan, who told me that yes, I did in fact have an ear infection. Now this is where there are differences in the healthcare systems. In the States, we usually give an ailment a day or two, and then depending on what it is and how much discomfort we're in, and then we go see a doctor. Here, however, I was told generally you wait a certain amount of days before going to the doctor and getting antibiotics or whatever it is to help you feel better. I don't really know what to make of this difference, except that the Swedes are tough, because I wouldn't be able to handle having an ear infection for more than a day, let alone a few before going to see a doctor. But this overly long tale has a happy ending. I am feeling much better, both ear infection / cold-wise and homesickness-wise. But homesickness actually brings me to the next part of this, and that's cooking. I love cooking. Don't get me wrong, but I do miss the meals my mom would make. I know, I've been away from home before and survived college for a year, so the fact that I can cook my own meals should make this a walk in the park. Well, I still miss my mom's cooking. She always knows exactly what she's making, how to make it, and most definitely is some of my comfort food. When I'm cooking here, I just throw things together and pray it will turn out well, or at least edible. So far, so good. Until I want it again, that is. That is what I really miss. The familiarity of meals and the guarantee that it will be the same the next time it's made. I know I sound like I was spoiled and not having to cook or go grocery shopping and now I can't handle it, but really the point I'm trying to make is it's an adjustment. I'm no expert grocery shopper, especially since I'm basing half my decisions on the picture on the container. Probably doesn't help that I have the just throw things together and hope it works method of cooking to work with. It will get better, I know that, but for now, it's what I call an adventure. That is all I have for this week, but in all fairness, I didn't do much because I was sick. Next time there will be more excitement instead of just boring tales from me. So, lots of love from Sweden. Bye!